Hey guys, what's happening? Listen, one of the things about Chinese martial arts, it's kind of a double-edged sword. The way we train, we take you the long way around, and that's good and that's bad. Good in that it really builds a solid foundation. It gives you a good, again, foundation to build on as you go further and further into a particular style of martial arts. The bad thing is a lot of the techniques that we teach are not shown right out in the forms. You'll see a posture and it's just someone standing there. And they say, well, why are you doing that? It's a kick. Where's the kick? You're not kicking, you're just standing. We don't show the kick. We show you this position, but we teach you to kick later. We show you where things are. And that's the drawback to Chinese martial arts. A lot of it is not just open and out there. Like in the Japanese or Korean styles, a block is a block, a punch is a punch. But Chinese martial arts is not quite that way. So with that said, I'm going to go through, give you an application from the form Fa Kuen or Fa Kuen, plum blossom fist, or some people just say flower fist within the Jow Ga system. The technique is toward the middle end of the form. So I'm just going to give you the one technique in about 2 or 3 applications. All right. So that said, the technique is here. So you pull back into a Dio Ma or hanging leg stance in Yong Q or mirror hand block position. All right. So from that position, you can do a couple different things. All right, let's go with the basic. The basic is just the block, right? Someone's punching, you shift back, use your Dio Ma or hanging leg stance to pull yourself back away from your opponent. At the same time or simultaneously, you're going to block using the inner portion of your forearm, of your bridge hands here, where your thumb is, and block their arm or their punch. It can work for a left or right punch. We're talking about a straight punch. We're not talking about a hook, and we're certainly not talking about an uppercut. All right, I would not block an uppercut with a punch with a block like this. So that said, again, basic is someone's throwing a linear punch, whether it be a jab or a cross. I'm going to shift back and block. All right. Another application. This would work for a jab or a cross. I find it better for a cross because the jab is more of an out and back technique. The cross is a little bit more committed. And so the person has to rotate their body in order to get the punch in. You can't just throw a cross from here. You got to turn your entire torso and rotate your body and square up your chest and push one shoulder forward and pull the other shoulder back. So that said, because it's more of a committed punch, this gives you a little more time. You're going to use the backhand mainly to pick up and the front hand to attack. You're going to attack with a filchi or spear hand strike, but turn the strike upside down or turn your hand upside down. So normally we would strike like this with the palm down, but in this case you're striking here. So that said, punch comes in, I catch here and shoot underneath. So I use my backhand to cover, use the pak out, and then filchi underneath and strike the armpit. You could also strike the ribs if your fingers are hard enough and strong enough, but I wouldn't recommend it. But definitely here, or the person's a little bit closer, you can slide in and strike up underneath the throat. Next variation is an arm break. And you're thinking, where's that arm break? I'm going to show you where the arm break is. So from here, the person comes in, you can catch or trap the hand, and again, using the same motion, coming around to the outside and cracking the elbow here and break the arm. Because the punch, you're dealing with a right cross here and catch. Specifically a right cross. If a left cross comes in, there's no way. You'd have to flip it to the other side. Now you can block it here, but you won't be at the break. You want to catch it on the outside here. You can't break someone's arm by pressing in this way. You have to hyperextend it. So that said, punch comes in, you're going to shift back a little bit, catch, and then break. You can also grab the person's arm to hold them in place for a split second as you come through and break the arm. The last variation is a kick. And you're thinking, where's the kick? Okay? From here. There's my kick. We don't show it, we just do it. So, person comes in, a block grab, use them for balance, and kick. You can kick anywhere from the knee, shin area, all the way up to the chest. And then pulling them in. And remember, when you pull someone in, you're going to pull down and slightly to the side and attack with your leg. And that's it. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye now.